Hey Emily, Travis here from Pegasus Online. So I got your email. I was kind of looking at it. So how to add it to PowerPoint? I use a Mac, so I don't know how to do it on a PC. But typically, what you can do is you can either download the font from. Oh, this isn't from Google. This is from uh, somewhere else because we didn't really have control over the font. So uh, that's a really good question. So what you typically do is you just double click on it, and then you can say install font, and then that will install it. Um, Unfortunately, I don't think you can do that with uh, Google Docs. I don't think you can load a font. Because I think they use the Google font list. And so what I would do, I think, is find a font that is close to that. And so I'd kind of select something like this, and then just kind of go through and see if anything matches or gets kind of close. Like this one kind of looks kind of close, and that's Oswald. Um, and just kind of look for a better font. And then you can also click on more fonts, and this should open up the Google Fonts library. I don't know why it's so slow on my machine, but it's kind of weird. Um, with the PowerPoint, I think it's easier because you can just double click on this, and it'll install it, and then you can just look up that font inside there. So the font's name, it looks like it's Nevis. So when you double click on that, just go look for that, and then you can add it to the PowerPoint. Within here, you're gonna have to find a font somewhere else. And so I just kind of go through and look for a font that matches generally everything. And what I typically do is I'll add some text. And in fact, I think I wouldn't use this tool because it seems like it's really slow. You will need to use the tool to add the font you do find, but just go to Google Fonts, and then in here you'll be able to search for the fonts right directly from their site. So because they have this really nice tool here where you could just do this, so you can kind of test out text, and so you can put the text in there, and you can even do like kind of like that, and just kind of see how things look. And you can go through, and what you're going to want is sans serif to be checked because that's the style of font, and then you're going to want to leave that just the way it is, and then you probably want something a little more thicker, kind of like that. And so Lato looks really, really good right now, like pretty close to it. And then once you find the font in here, Railway looks good too. Yeah, that looks really good. All these look really good. So I think it's just kind of a taste preference. And what I would do is once you find that font, I would kind of make that your official secondary brand font. Just kind of write that down somewhere. So whenever you run into this situation, this is your backup. This is your number two font to use. So that's how to use that. And then go in here and say you wanted to use Lato. You can just search for it then right away. Oh, it's just so slow. Hopefully this is faster in your computer. But once you search for Lato, you can just click on it, and then it'll add it directly to the list. Oh, I think it just crashed my browser. Let me just close this. Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if what font you ended up using, because I'll be kind of curious about that. But yeah, just let me know. Thanks. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.